Welcome to Millionaire Coin Finds, where pocket change turns into a fortune. Money bag. If you love rare coins, shocking values, and unbelievable finds, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and see which coins could make you rich today. Magnifying glass. Tilted left sparkles. Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin lovers. Today, we're about to unlock the mystery behind one of the most overlooked coins in American history, the Jefferson nickel from the year 1957. At first glance, it may seem like just another 5-cent piece, but if you stick around until the very end, you'll discover why this little coin has been shocking collectors with its unbelievable value. The Jefferson nickel has been an iconic part of U.S. coinage since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel and honoring Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the author of the Declaration of Independence. By 1957, the coin had already become a staple of everyday American life, passing through millions of hands during an era defined by post-war prosperity, the Cold War, and a growing United States economy. But when it comes to rare and valuable coins, condition and origin are everything, and this is where the 1957 proof set nickels rise above the rest. Unlike regular circulation coins, proof coins were specially struck with a mirror-like finish, sharper details, and far superior quality. These proof coins were not meant for spending. They were produced exclusively for collectors, sealed, and preserved in proof sets by the U.S. Mint. The 1957 Jefferson nickel from a proof set is one of those hidden treasures that most people overlook, yet its rarity and condition make it an absolute powerhouse in the world of numismatics. Now, let's talk design. On the obverse, you'll find a bold left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, created by Felix Schlag, with the word Liberty and the date 1957 clearly struck. On the reverse is Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, standing as a symbol of America's foundation, history, and strength. Every detail, from the steps of Monticello to the crisp lettering, is razor-sharp on proof strikes, making them stand out dramatically compared to regular circulation nickels. What really drives collectors crazy is the scarcity of pristine proof coins from this era. Remember, the 1950s was a time when many proof sets were broken apart, coins handled improperly, or damaged by poor storage conditions. That means today, finding a 1957 Jefferson nickel in flawless, mirror-like condition is like hitting the jackpot. Collectors crave them, dealers fight for them, and auction houses know they can pull in eye-popping bids when one shows up, and here's where it gets even more exciting. Some of these nickels have unique varieties and errors that send their value skyrocketing. Whether it's a double die, a strike-through error, or an exceptionally deep cameo finish, these rare features instantly transform an already valuable coin into a once-in-a-lifetime collectible. That's why every serious collector in the US keeps their eyes peeled for 1957 proof nickels. So, what about the value? Brace yourself. A 1957 Jefferson nickel from a proof set, in pristine, uncirculated, mirror-like condition, especially one with unique cameo features or errors, has been known to sell for an astonishing $115,000 to $135,000. Yes, you heard that right. A small nickel that most people would pass over without a second glance could be worth more than some luxury cars, homes, or even your dream vacation. That's the magic of rare coins, hidden fortunes sitting quietly in old collections, just waiting to be discovered. So here's the takeaway: never underestimate the power of a nickel. If you've got old proof sets sitting in a drawer, or if you come across a 1957 Jefferson nickel that looks flawless, don't ignore it. You could be holding a six-figure treasure in the palm of your hand. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most unexpected treasures in American coin collecting history, the 1986 Kennedy half-dollar from the official proof set. This is the coin that has shocked collectors, stunned auction houses, and made quiet collectors into quiet millionaires. You might be thinking, come on, it's just a half-dollar. But this is no ordinary pocket change. The 1986 Kennedy half-dollar, especially those struck at the San Francisco Mint with the iconic S mint mark, has become one of the most sought-after proof coins in the coin community, and for a very good reason. These coins were specially made by the U.S. Mint using polished dies and mirror-finished planchets, resulting in coins with deep cameo contrast, flawless detail, and a mirror-like shine that collectors dream of. But here's the twist: Only a tiny handful of these coins have survived in perfect, untouched, high-grade condition, and when I say perfect, I mean PR70 deep cameo perfection. Coins that meet this standard are so rare, so flawless, that they get labeled as museum grade by the grading giants like PCGS and NGC. And guess what? Those are the coins making collectors and lucky proof set owners into overnight success stories. Now, here's where it gets really juicy. Some lucky collectors have opened their 1986 US Mint proof sets, sent the Kennedy $50 in for grading, and the results? Pure shock. Some coins have come back with the perfect PR70 DCAM grade. And those coins? They've gone on to sell at record-breaking prices at major coin auctions. You won't believe it, but this is the truth. These special 1986 Kennedy $50 from proof sets have sold for amounts between $115,000 and $182,000. That's right. A single $50, worth over $182,000 US. And it could be sitting in your collection right now. Imagine flipping through your old proof sets, maybe ones passed down from family, or bought years ago when you were just starting out. That little black case, sitting quietly in a drawer, might be hiding a 5-figure or even 6-figure treasure inside. The eagle on the reverse. The portrait of President Kennedy on the obverse. The S mint mark gleaming like a whisper of wealth. But how do you know if your 1986 Kennedy $50 is the jackpot coin? Here's what to check for: magnifying glass tilted left, that strong, mirror-like surface, deep cameo contrast between the raised frosted design and the smooth background, magnifying glass tilted left, no scratches. No marks. No haze, magnifying glass tilted left, sharply struck details, crisp hairlines on Kennedy, deep definition on the eagle's feathers, magnifying glass tilted left, that brilliant S mint mark showing it came from the elite San Francisco Mint, magnifying glass tilted left, and finally, submit it to PCGS or NGC for grading. If it comes back PR70 DCAM, congratulations, you're holding one of the rarest and most valuable coins of the entire Kennedy $50 series. Now think about that for a second. This isn't just any $50. It's a hidden time capsule of value. A coin that was never meant to circulate. A coin crafted for collectors, but only the few flawless survivors are bringing in 6-figure paydays. Collectors all over the US are now scrambling to pull out their 1986 proof sets. And the market is hungry, more than ever, for ultra-rare examples in top condition. Coin dealers, collectors, investors, they all want this coin. And they're willing to pay big for it. So if you've got a proof set from 1986, don't just let it sit there. Open it. Inspect it. Examine it under a bright light. And if you see that deep mirror and frost combo with no visible imperfections, get that coin graded now. This could be the moment you find out your collection is worth more than $115,000, even up to $182,000, yes, all from a single coin hiding in a proof set. We're diving deep into one of the most overlooked but shockingly valuable coins from American history, the Jefferson nickel from 1983. At first glance, it may look like just another 5-cent piece, but don't be fooled. This coin, when found in the right condition, can command prices that will blow your mind. Stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal just how much this small proof nickel could be worth today, and it's a number you'll never forget. The Jefferson nickel has been part of American coinage since 1938, honoring Thomas Jefferson, one of the most important figures in U.S. history. By 1983, the Jefferson nickel had already seen decades of production, but proof versions of this coin stand apart from the ordinary circulation strikes. Proof coins are minted with special care, using polished dies and multiple strikes to create mirror-like surfaces and razor-sharp details. They weren't made to be spent in everyday transactions. Instead, they were sealed in proof sets and sold to collectors who valued quality above all else. The design is instantly recognizable. On the obverse, we see Jefferson's proud portrait, designed by Felix Schlag, facing left with the date 1983 shining boldly to the side. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate, stands tall, its steps, dome, and architectural lines captured in striking detail. But while millions of nickels passed through hands in the 1980s, these proof set nickels were a different breed. Their deep mirrored fields and frosted cameo devices made them sparkle in a way no circulation coin ever could, but here's the catch: time hasn't been kind to most proof coins. Many proof sets from the 1980s were mishandled, broken apart, or stored in poor conditions that caused tarnish and damage. That means flawless 1983 proof nickels in perfect, uncirculated condition are extremely scarce today. And in the coin market, scarcity plus demand equals skyrocketing value. Collectors and investors are especially drawn to cameo and deep cameo examples. These are proof nickels where the frosted design pops against a deep, mirror-like background. The stronger the contrast, the higher the demand, and the higher the price. Add in the possibility of minting errors, like doubled dies, strike flaws, or die polish lines, and you have a recipe for a coin that can sell for jaw-dropping amounts at auction. Now let's get to the part you've been waiting for. If you own a 1983 Jefferson nickel from a proof set, preserved in flawless, mirror-like condition, with deep cameo contrast or even a rare minting error, you could be holding something worth an incredible $116,000 to $188,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A 5-cent piece, small enough to fit in your pocket, can be worth more than most luxury cars, more than some homes, and more than many people's yearly income. This is why coin collectors and treasure hunters in the US are constantly searching through proof sets, because hidden among them are coins that can change lives. So, before you dismiss that old proof set sitting in storage or overlook that shiny nickel at a coin show, stop and take a closer look. That 1983 proof Jefferson nickel could be your golden ticket to a six-figure payday. If you love discovering the secrets of rare and valuable coins, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another chance to uncover hidden treasure. Thanks for watching, and as always, good luck hunting, because your next nickel might just make you rich.